operating on a frequency of 52 megacycles by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. A test program follows. To you who have been trained technically, I need hardly say that there's still a number of problems to solve. I guess you know them as well as anybody knows them. But I think we've proceeded far enough to justify the statement, at least, that these technical problems are not insurmountable.
There are 6 questions.
For those of you who haven't been here before, we have a 6 to 7 questions every week, or nearly every week, on which is more. Let's be clear, most of it is guesswork, but it's fun just to look at some of the analytics and some of the metrics in a slightly different light. And
so, for those of you who are new to the stream or haven't played the quiz before, please go to your Manage Access on the quiz kit icon and allow your name to be viewed so we know who you are, or else it will just say Contestant X. And we like to know who's taking part, although you can remain anonymous if you want to. Let's start with the first question. Oh, that's not how we aspire to guesswork.
Don't worry, we all do. Shall I join in again this week, or shall I?
I thought Sloppy Logworks aspired to going deep.
Let's not go there.
So, first question. I just said how many players kept their deck, but can you guess the percentage of how many players kept their deck? 38%, 70%, 54%, or 22%? So what percentage of players kept their round 6 deck for the top 32 cuts?
Well, not just the top cut, all the cuts. All the top 32 from each cut.
Gonna be interesting here.
Let's see what we got. I've got my guess in.
One person went 70, one person went 54, one person went 22, but 4 people got the correct answer at 38%. Very well done there. Good. Nice,
I'm not lost.
Start. Next question. Not that many, exactly.
Well,
what is the most played set? And if you've been watching the streams, you'll know this off by heart. So the most played set in the top 32: KOTE, AOA, Mass Mutation, Worlds Collide.
I think it's that one.
I think it's AOA.
I think it's Dark Tiding.
Oh, I wish it was Dark Tidings. We did this format specifically because we could wedge in Dark Tidings, and it has messed us up.
Well, no, it hasn't. It just hasn't arrived. So it's a shame, though.
Hopefully, we'll get them in the top. Hopefully, we might get some in the finals or the top 4, depending on when they get added to TCO.
Well, also when they can register them. So.
Yes, that's the biggest issue. Not people not being able to register.
Well, TCO is also
3
quite a big
people
one.
went for KOTE. 1 person went AOA. That's a brave answer. I like that. And 3 people went for Mass Mutation. Mass Mutation is the correct answer, as it was 71%, 71 decks of Mass Mutation and 65 decks of KOTE.
Wow.
Not Tonight, rocking first place. Go Not Tonight.
Let's not go where I go.
Which house was picked the most throughout the top 32? Logos, Shadows, Untamed, Dis.
I'm nervous now.
In the other 3 houses, it was 88 decks, 98 decks, and 90. But the top house had 126 decks.
Jupiter there coming 4th with minus 18,000 points.
That's how this usually goes, yeah. 3 people went Logos that had 98 decks. 2 people went Dis, which had 90 decks, and 2 people went Shadows, which had 126 decks in the top 32. Well, in the top cut.
The cuts.
That is a huge, yeah, the cut. Coming on to question 4, we're halfway through. Which house was picked the least? Sanctum, Mars, Starlines, Brobnar.
Ooh. Well, it's one of 3.
very close between a couple of these. The fourth lowest was 74. Then it was 47, 40, and 38. The lowest house had 38 decks within all the cuts. Is this softball or can I be asked? We'll find out, Jupiter. 4 people went for Brobnar. Brobnar was actually the third lowest at 47. Star Alliance had 40 decks picked. Sanctum had 74 decks. But Mars had the lowest amount of decks picked at 38.
Well, the idea of having a positive score was a nice idea for a short time.
I have to say, the top cards changed a bit, but the most frequent uncommon card in the top 32 was Bouncing Death Quark, Nature's Call, Lights Out, or Too Much to Protect. Oh, very good choice. So I was paying attention. Yes, you were, Ultimo. This is rewarding people that have been paying attention for the last few weeks.
The worst part is, I should have been paying attention. I was talking about them, and I'm still getting them wrong.
Yeah, but you've got a new puppy, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, blame the puppy.
If in doubt, blame the puppy. One person went for Bouncing Death Quark. 4 people went for Lights Out, but the actual correct answer was Too Much to Protect.
Oh, okay.
But to go how close this was, Bouncing Death Quark was 19 cards, Nature's Call was 26, Lights Out was 27, and Too Much to Protect was 28.
Wow.
So there was a 1 card difference between the top and the bottom 3. Jupiter's dropped to 6. Okay, last chance for romance. The last question. What is the most frequent rare card? So of all the cuts, what was the most frequent rare card? Plague Rats, Maulwolves, Routine Job, Niffle Kong. Okay. I don't think Niffle Kong should count towards this because it's only half, because it's 2 cards.
Yeah, but every deck has two of them.
Yeah, but it's only 1 creature.
But it's rare cards, not rare creatures.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because they're both rare cards, so they both take up 2 slots. You might remember this, but remember this is only for the top 32. This isn't overall. Because if it was overall, it would probably be Niffleape.
Yeah.
That's the common. So, yeah. You know the answer. 3 people went for Plague Rats, which there was 17 of in the top cut. Nobody went for Maulwolves, which there were 15 of. 2 people went for Routine Job, which there was 16 of. But 2 people went for Niffle Kong, which there was 24 of. That's 12 Kongs. Actually, yeah, but it's still a special rare. You can't say special rare without the rare.
Oh, God.
Are you first?
I'd like to say and thank my team for all their support and this opportunity to come and join in my own quiz and win. This is the one time where we have a prize.
You were second.
Aww.
At minus 778.
Hey, that's the closest I've been to 0.
Contestant 7, whoever you are out there, came in with the only positive score of 27,508. Ultimo sitting in the middle at 4th. As usual, he's either first, last, or in the middle. Never any middle ground with this guy. Now tonight coming in 3rd, Seaman taking 2nd, JT Russell put up 5th, Sergio in 6th, and Jupiter bringing up 7th. Jupiter going off golf scores, it appears.
So was I just did very badly.
No, Lintops doesn't take part in these.
Funnily enough.
Neither do I.
Well, thank you, Azam, for the quiz.
No, I've actually ended the quiz properly this time and it's disappeared.
Yay. So we're going to move on to the feature game now, guys. So without further ado, here we go.